Hello and welcome. My name is Meepolis, they, he, she, and today's pick is Nayra and the Djinn by Iasmin Omar Ata, they, them. A middle grade graphic novel for ages 10 plus, published by Viking Books for young readers in 2023. Content notes for bullying and Islamophobia. I picked up this book as part of my Palestinian/Palestine reading TBR. Insert graphic here with all the other books on this TBR, and check out the comments where I should have pinned a comment with links to all the reviews I've published up until this point. As far as creator profile goes, I just read and reviewed another book by Iasmin entitled Mishadra, so go check out a bit more about them there. Keywords that came to mind reading this volume: friendship, volleyball, Ramadan, and coming of age. The summary is, quote, "In this coming of age graphic novel with a fantastical twist, Nayra Mansour, a Muslim American girl, is helped on her journey to selfhood by a Djinn. Nothing is going right for Nayra Mansour. There's the constant pressure from her strict family, ruthless bullying from her classmates, and exhausting friendship demands from Rami, the only other Muslim girl at school. Nayra has had enough. Just when she's considering transferring schools to escape it all, a mysterious Djinn named Marjan appears. As a Djinn, a mythical being in Islamic folklore, Marjan uses their powers and wisdom to help Nayra navigate her overwhelming life. But Marjan's past is fraught with secrets, guilt, and trouble, and if they don't face what they've done, Nayra could pay the price. In this beautifully illustrated graphic novel, Iasmin Omar Ata has created a realistic coming-of-age story with an enchanting dose of the fantastical about strength, identity, and most of all, friendship." End quote. Looking at the writing, the book was distinctly not 101. Scrolling through reviews on Goodreads, this was one of the common denominators for complaints. I'm generally just along for the ride, so it didn't bother me as much, and I expect this also depends on how familiar you are with growing up Muslim in America before picking up this book. It's also pretty clearly aimed squarely at 10-year-olds, which also rubbed a few people the wrong way. Art-wise, obviously, it is delightfully cute and pink and purple, but I also found it delightfully visually innovative in a few ways. First off, I like the way we kept seeing the moon. Obviously, this is tied to the arc of the story following Ramadan, but it was done in a cool and interesting way. I also thought that the way that Iasmin showed the action in the volleyball scenes was really great and fit the aesthetic perfectly. Page layouts and character designs were also a plus, in my opinion. Islam and Ramadan are obviously central to the story, although as I already mentioned, it's not really an introductory text. Other important themes were community, family, and friendship, all of which our titular character Nayra is struggling to find her place in. Gender played a part, but was far from a focus. Sexuality wasn't really addressed, but the story had a lot of queer undertones. Class and disability felt largely ignored. Wrapping things up, I really enjoyed looking at this story and feel like I learned some things. 4 stars. By all, keep reading and stand with striking workers. And Literally Graphic is created on land that should be given back to the traditional landholders, which in this case is, to my knowledge, the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, an Anishinaabe people, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Huron-Wendat Nation.